It started.
All right, cool. So this is our very first podcast. Thank you so much, Vladimir, to join this podcast. I really appreciate you and I really appreciate your knowledge. So can you tell me a little bit more about yourself as an entrepreneur and about your entrepreneurial journey?
Okay. Thank you for meet me to this podcast. I'm nice to tell about something what I know about business, about my journey, about what I can help to another entrepreneur. So I started my business in 18 years old, maybe in 20 years old, in 18 years old. I It was this small toy um, for tree for a New Year tree. I made it by myself and with my girlfriend. Um, we draw on the ball the smiles. It was very interesting and sell it. I don't know what is it because I did it because I want to do something crazy, something interesting for me. I did not recognize that it is a business. It was a business, but I only do something. So when I sell maybe for 10,000 rubles, it's very small, like $200.
Yeah, it's probably like
So
200.
yeah, it was very interesting experience, and I tell about it on my in my university about marketing, about selling, and on these lessons, I recognize that it was a business. It was a start. After it was 10 different types of the business, different projects. It was organization. Traveling for my friends. It was organization, entertainment activities for the kids, for the and other persons. So and we are selling the goods from China and South Korea to Russia as a wholesale, was like not retail, the huge amount of
Wholesale.
yes, wholesales. So it was an interesting experience. After it, I go to EdTech at Tech
Mhm.
area and working in Light Center. It's a very big company in Russia.
Mhm.
Uh, as a project manager, then that's a leader of a huge area. Then I am by a franchise in USA and start doing business there, where we meet.
Yeah, I remember it's been 2016 probably, or no, 2018.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was really back there.
You was very fast to have knowledge from our company and doing
Yeah, that,
everything.
that was the reason why I start my video production company. I just go like, okay, there's a lot of knowledge in this like center, so I really want to be my own boss and become an entrepreneur. And that was the reason why I want to run the podcast right now, is because I really truly believe that people um, who seeking the freedom and have enough courage to become an entrepreneur and ready to tough it out, they really probably can benefit watching these videos and listen to this podcast. So that's make total sense for us.
I think we should make a little bit clearer what was this business. It's we are we are learning entrepreneur who starts their business or not start. They was on the work how
Mm-hmm.
to do business in America, but it was very strange because we transfer our knowledge from Russia to America. It was very interesting experience because some of rules in America, laws different,
Mm-hmm.
and we also study from our students in America how to do business, and then package it in some materials and to transfer it for different towns. We start from Los Angeles, then go to San Francisco, New York, Chicago, Miami. It was a very interesting journey. It's for 1 year only, but we earn maybe 316,000 dollars for this. It's a revenue of ours. But after all this journey, we go to the whole, I don't know what is it.
And
Down.
you burn entire income.
Yes, we burned entire income. It was very stressful for me, for myself. It was very stupid for me because I burn all money what I earn. I can't do it because some of this money I should spend for student, not for marketing and sales. But I want to grow very fast, and I start burn all my money.
What
And
will you do different if you will be able to get back there? What will you do different with your choices?
yeah, of course.
Yeah, tell me.
I have a lot of knowledge about this. First of all, not burn the team, not give like a power, do everything, not sleep, do every day, not without weekends. It's very stupid to do with the team. Everyone in the team should relax, have a weekends, should relax, go to some weekdays, long weekdays, like holiday. Because it's really make power of the team. And first of all, this one. Next one, not use all money, make the funds. That's one funds for marketing, one for sales, and you should understand that not all money that's coming from the client you can burn. Some of them you should hold for.
How big percentage?
It depends on the stage of your business. It depends on how the margin in your business. It's not like in my and your business is the same one. But I think for marketing, it's maybe from 10 to 30%. You can spend, not more. And when you spend a lot of money for marketing, you should understand that some of them can be risk spend. Because for us, we make the same model. Like we find the customer from we found Russian customer from a whole cities where we're working. Then we collected in one room, and then we give them some interesting and very, like,
I would say practical knowledge.
Yes, practical knowledge. And then if the customer want to go with us the big program for 6 weeks, we sell our main product. So I think for this, when we do this every time, every month, it was very simple, and it's not risky for us, because all franchisee in the net of like center made these things, and we did it too. But in one time when our main company, this like a franchisee mother, mother company, said us, we change this conference, we change it, and it's not for 3 days, it would be like a 1-day conference, not the 3. This is a risky step for all company, all franchisee, but we understand like this, okay, because this is mother company, they know what you do, and we don't have a responsibility of myself, like it's a risky step. So if I understand this, I should stop, and okay, if it's risky step, we can spend for this step like only 10% or 5% of our budget, and we should stop. After this, if it's okay, we should go forward for this. So I think this is the main reason, like have responsibility of all what you do, not think that's mother company or something else. So someone know what you should do.
Okay, so basically, if I understand you correctly, and I can summarize what you're saying, don't run through your marketing budget more than 30% from the beginning, and kind of like use 10 to 30% of your marketing budget or out of your entire budget. And then if you have any risky venture, or if you have any risky ideas to try, don't spend more than 10% of your entire budget on this risky idea. Otherwise, you're risking to burn your entire budget, company, and team.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, cool.
It can be like we are using Facebook. We're using Facebook every time, and then we start using like Google advertising. We can't spend all money from Facebook to Google. It's very risky and stupid for us. So, but sometimes our step is not very like this one. We understand that Facebook and Google the different one. But when the conference was 3 days and then it started one day, it's not very, it's like, it's the same conference, what happened, but not, it's not the same one. It's something different. So it's a riskiest step for us. So, and also the main company, the mother company is not understand this also too. So they can like make this small step for one franchise, two franchise, but not for a whole net.
Right,
But
and they can take a risk themselves because they have bigger budgets to lose versus like your company. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, and then your business collapsed and you decided to go back to Russia, and then finally you end up being in Georgia.
No, it's not very like this step. I understand that I should go to Russia before this was collapsed. It is collapsing when I go from the border and I know what happened. I want to stop my like crossing from border. I want to come back and help my team to do this, but I can't because I was in USA more than a half year, and they should come to Russia and make my visa. And it was very stupid for me because in Russia, 12-hour between USA and Russia. So it's for me it was very stressful. No budget. The team is demotivated. I should work in the night, but my body is not healthy. It's like every week I am ill again and again. I don't know why, because before 5 years, 5 years, I know any illness at any illness. So it was very stressful for all. But
so basically, stress will make you sick, and you, as an entrepreneur, the best suggestion is to avoid any stress. Otherwise, you probably could be really stressful, full of stress, and then you end up being crazy sick, and you start to discover really strange illness that you can't even imagine before. Am I right?
Yes, that's right. And it was with my not the body only, it was with the head, like with my nervous
mentality.
Because when I start something, I full of energy. I want to like create it. I can take my team and go forward like a leader. It's very easy for me. But in those situations, I can't do anything. Like I am standing in the morning and my body said, no, you want to sleep. No, I sleep 10 hours. But my body said, no, let's sleep. And I was no energy at all. Like my battery is low when I'm sleeping all night. It was very strange for me because I never feel something like this. But I understand if a situation happened with me, I should do something like an entrepreneur. I start finding any ways to go in a normal situation.
Right. How you have overcome this? What do you did to overcome this?
Overcome
is kind of like the get over, like so. How you move yourself from this stage to the healthier stage?
It takes the small one takes half a year, and through it's 1.5 year. The full, like I'm going like I'm this one.
So basically, you got $300,000 ceiling, then you lost everything, and then you recover for half a year, and then 1.5 years, which is almost 2 years after your business collapse.
Yeah. And what I did in this way. For the start, I go to village for my another mother, like mother of my girlfriend, and I'm living there for some month. I drink very fresh milk, water, eat everything, and my organism don't understand that I can do something. It's like you can't do it. Don't try. You can't do it. It is like something happened inside. Like you can't. So I should give advice for my organism that it can be. So I start doing something very small, going for a run for 1 kilometer, then 2 kilometers, and I just done every time. Then I start selling a little bit, like sell for the customer, and when I close the customer, yes, I'm done it. I can do it, and my organism say, okay, maybe, and this
So
is
you
step by
start
step.
you start to recover. So I guess you have such a big mental blocks that stop you from starting any new business because you've been afraid and scared to fail again. And when you afraid to fail, you can't force yourself to do anything because it's really difficult. It's kind of like, for example, if you I don't know, like hit your body or been in I don't know, car crash or injury, next time that you see the car coming, you'll just have this PTSD syndrome when you just like going like, no, I don't want this car crash again. So with that being said, it seems like you detox yourself over 2 years, stretching your mind again. So basically, like you stretch yourself so thin that you collapse, and then you start again really small, and you start to stretch yourself super slow by running in the morning. Start by small wins, selling, closing the small deals, and living a healthy life in a quiet place. Am I right?
Yes, it's really, you're right. The mental
Oh my
blocks,
God.
it was very stupid for me because I was like 25 years, very open, energizing, and I can do everything. That's in my mind, I can do everything. But after this failing, I said I can't do anything. It's so stupid for me because I am just memory that I can do, but my body don't want to give me this chance to do. So it's like something inside block me. So I start something very small. But for advice, someone who go in this situation like me, I give advice that working with the how it
Psychologist.
psychologist, yes, because I don't do it, but it's very stupid for me because I think this can be a take not 2 years, maybe half years, or maybe something very
To
small.
recover.
Yes, recover, then go to the to a team, to a situation where you can encourage, like center, like a business.
I see. Kind of like the mentorship that will encourage you to try it again. The places basically. I see. Okay, so if you fail in the terrible situation when your business collapse, you feel that you fail and you have to close your company and start all over again, and you feel like you can't, you have to follow 2 steps. Talk to a psychologist and then find a mentor that will help you overcome these fears, because mentor probably been there before and they know how they overcome it. So it probably will take you less than 2 years, like in your case.
I think it's not only mentor, it's also team and environment, like environment of other entrepreneur, because there you can see and your body see on the other who, yeah, we can do it, we go and we have what happened, and your mind that it's okay. It's not only like I can't, that's everyone can, they can, then I can too. So it's very important to go to some environment and understand this, talking with the people who can understand, who make these things. Not talk with the people who said, yeah, this one is true, you don't need to
Like people with scrub
yeah,
mentality.
it's very stupid. It's isolate yourself from these people too.
Gotcha,
Because
gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of like avoid yourself from being surrounded people with scrub mentality that will tell you that, okay, if you fail first time, you'll fail the second time. Gotcha.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's
make
right.
total sense.
And also, when I started with, when I want to start business, also my mental and body said you can do it. And so, okay, if I can do business, I can go to some work, and I start imagining what I want to do if I don't make a business at all. It's okay, I don't make a business, I'm not a businessman, maybe, where I can study. And I find the company with which made chatbots. So it's a platform with the chatbots. I really want working with a company with IT area, from IT area, with the AI product. It was a platform with AI chatbots, and I was there a selling man and marketing, and making a partnerships with other company. So for me, it was like interesting thing. Someone pay me money, and it's easy for making your business itself. So I like make comfortable and help. After 1 year working there, I understand if I'm not starting my business, maybe Morganese say you can do it at all your life. So I start choosing the small business, the idea, what I can do with a partner, because I understand if you don't have a partner in your business, it's very stressful, and very, yeah, it's not so easy to do something in the long term
By
when you
yourself.
don't have a partner. Because if something happened with me, the partner say everything is okay, let's go forward together, and it's really easy. So if you're watching this podcast, or you should find someone, not maybe a partner, but someone who are telling you very often to
Who can encourage you. Yeah, it's make total sense. So basically, you need to have people around yourself who know your situation and actually can tell you, hey, you actually can do that. Go and get it. Am I right?
yeah, that's right. And also you can like transfer, and maybe you communicate about some problems, and they are also understand these problems. They can give you advices what you can do, and you can do it with your mother or your and no customer or something else, because they don't understand it at all. But who made in business and have this problem, they understand, and they can give you advice. And
How did you
definitely,
find the partner?
it's just a partner who I know 4 years ago. He started business, and I understand this man is making like this business from 18 years old, and it's very good. Every step, every year, he make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And I understand maybe he have a talent in this business area, and he also made business in EdTech area. For me, it's very interesting area. So we are talking about making something together and making a new project. It's a Russia Rocket Tech School. Now the programming school for children from 5 years old to 18 years old.
So basically, this is your and your partner journey together, and you guys right now supporting each other and growing this business. Or did you break up and you run it yourself?
We are breaking up after 3 months when we are starting, because the
Oh,
partner give me some like information, some materials for the start. It's like when we start, we just talking what we can give for our business together. I said I can give my time, all my time, money, and my knowledge about business, how to do it, making a team, how to do finance, not losing every money for the risky steps, and something like this. He said he have a material of this school, like what children should learning every, and he has some knowledge about how to make a business like this, and because he have a franchising net, it's offlining franchise to make like these companies, programming school. But it was only offlining, so not online. So, but we start and thinking that we can do the big online school with a lot of children, like 10,000, 100,000 children, not in the offline, like 100 only. So we start this one. But my partner said that he can spend maybe 40 hours in a week, maybe 20 hours in a week for this business also, but he can't do it every time. When we go in a weekend and what we are making together, he can't give me anything what he do.
So he basically slow you down.
It not slowly down. It's like, I understand he have a business, and his business have a lot of problem too. And this is a project where he can't give his time, but he want, but he can't.
Gotcha.
So after 3 months, we spent our it's like shares in the company. It was 40 to 60, and then we spend it another 10 to 80. So I have 80, 90%, 90% of all the company, and he have 10%, like for the materials for the start.
And he still having 10% of the company right now.
Not now, because I take these shares. I like pay for it from the company. So after 2 months, I take it all shares to me. But no, I'm not the main, not the main,
main shareholder.
Not the one shareholder now, because when I go my business bigger and bigger from one step to 1 month to another, after 1 year, I find another partner with whom we made another business, the gloves. So what we take from China and South Korea and sell in the Russia. I know this marketing director and sales director also Boris in more than 10 years. I know that this partner is really a partner for me, because we like a wife and the husband. We know everything about ourselves. We make a lot of stressful situation together, and it was a very cool journey. And I understand that this okay, that he was also the partner in this business. I give and also here working in the company who give him very good salary. I can't give him this salary too, but I give him this shares and the smaller salary, and he understands that this is a good deal for us, because we can make it bigger and bigger together. After 3 years, it can be a very huge company. So his shares is very good.
Like, what was the percentage, if it's not a secret, of shares that you guys share? So you attract somebody with the marketing knowledge to your company, while you probably, if I understand correctly, you running the operational part, and he chief of marketing.
Yeah, that's right. He's chief of marketing, and he's a partner also. He's entrepreneur, and it's very the good deed for me, because I really need to find someone who is like the level like me. He understands everything in the business. He know a lot of he's really a part, not only a CMO or making marketing director. It's very main. Okay, so the share for him, it's 15%. It's very
Mhm.
huge share for me
Mhm.
because if it's not a Boris, I think I give only 5%. It's
Hmm.
enough for, but for Boris, I can give this share because I understand this is a really strategic partner for me.
Gotcha.
And yes, he don't. He also understands that he is very. I can't give these shares to everyone at all because it's very stupid to give
Mhm.
after 1 year after many things has happened. I can give salary, nice salary for any candidates, and
Mhm.
also give it shares like 5% or 3% for the company. It was a very good deal
Mhm.
also, but for him I really need make it maybe bigger because I want him like a strategy partner for me.
Gotcha.
And also it's maybe it's like we have another business before, and maybe it's like about my memories about him, I don't know. So but it's not the 15% for the one time. I give this 15% for the 3 years. It was
Gotcha.
in the first years. After 1 year working, he have
5% per year.
yes.
Mhm.
After 2 years, next 5%. And if he is working 11 months, he have not any percent for the company. So
Gotcha.
as a entrepreneur, I understand everything what's
Yeah,
happening
it
with
makes a lot of sense. So you protect yourself. It's called vesting, and basically, if you want to attract partners, you don't give them the entire percent of your business because basically, if I am want to marry you, I'm not giving you all of my business or all of our agreed percent from the beginning. You get in only 5% for first year, then you get 5% next year, and then you get 5% next year. But that's also not all. You actually need to prove that you can earn this 5%. So there is some metrics or some specific, I would say, points that this candidate or this person have to achieve in order to get this 5%. Am I right?
Yeah, right. This you are right, and I can like fire him every time if he is not working.
Mm.
Like we have uh, like we're telling before we are starting our rules. So if you not making everything that he can, I just fired it. It was I think
Yeah,
it can be
makes
good
sense.
for the company. Also, just I give information for all my team that I can fire it myself. Is I was not be a good chief executive officer
CEO, yeah.
because as for me, I should be a good COO. But if it's not good for the company, I can be fired myself.
Interesting.
So
How can you do that?
I think I should be I should find the candidates every from my team who should be the up head for me, like gooder for me,
Better than
better,
you?
very good.
Uh-huh.
So if there was very good, I should grow very fast from them. For them, and I don't know how to do it. Like maybe find someone and give this.
Interesting. This is interesting concept. So fire yourself if you're a bad business owner.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Not not
that's
owner. I was a owner, but not the CAO.
oh, I see. So you are staying being an owner, but you fire yourself from the CEO position as soon as you start to fail as a
Yes, yes.
CEO. Interesting. This is a really interesting concept. Okay, so your company is how old your company right now? Two
It's one
years?
and a half year.
1.5 year. Okay, so
Mhm.
basically your partner just got only 7%, 5%. No, actually not 7%. Don't get me wrong. He got only 5%. And if he will made till the end of this year, helping your company to grow, he will get another 5%.
No, he don't have any 5%. He have first 5% after 1 year. So he start in the April. So
I see,
he
I
should
see. So
go to the next
I
year.
got you. So he just basically have a smaller salary and agreement that he will get 5%. Did you guys sign any paper or any contracts? So it's kind of like the regulated.
It called agreement of gentlemen's.
Interesting.
Yes, because it's not real paper. It's like a paper with all rules. We should write everything on the paper. It's should
Right.
be very good. But it's not a material, so or we sign it. It's not to be like this one.
Mhm. It's
Someone asked me, is everything is your company is documented? No, we don't document anything. It's for me, it's not maybe very good, but I don't like bureaucracy. And when I find good financial director, maybe we would make it better than
Mhm.
now. But now, not anything have any documents in our company.
Are you guys profitable right now? So like 1.5 year after you start your business, did you guys already start to be profitable?
Yes, we are profitable every time.
Mm-hmm.
Like after maybe a half year, we was profitable, and also we investing maybe 30% from our budget to growing up. And after this, also have a profit. So I think if we make it smaller, we also be more profit, more margin.
So
So,
now
but
you're not aggressively investing in your
yeah,
company.
yeah,
You're not
I'm
growing aggressively. You give your team time to rest. You give your team time to recharge their batteries, and you spend only 30% of the marketing to kind of like
30
grow. How
I
much?
I think it's like 80% from the marketing, but we can spend I think more than 80, like 100, 110,
Gotcha.
and 20, like more and more. So I need the financial director who can
But you
calculate
decided
it.
to go slower right now. You decided to grow slower.
It- It's not decided. It's like my fear.
Ah,
Maybe
okay.
like we spend a lot of time, not time, every money for the marketing and go to the hole. So I think it's
That's
my
crazy.
fear.
Cool. Wow. All right. So we hit 40-minute mark in our first interview. So can you give me one or two the most important advices that kind of like summarizing your entire experience, what you will suggest to yourself, to your younger yourself, when you start a business, and what will be the kind of like the most valuable or two valuable suggestions, or maybe three valuable suggestions that you want yourself to achieve or to avoid?
Um, I think the first one is like doing. Don't stop, don't thinking about something, like doing. And when you are do something, let's say you have a question, you have some information, and you can change your direction, change something. But if you're only thinking, only I have a good plan, but I don't do it, it's very stupid. If you are start doing something, it's very good, and doing very, very fast. When you close one idea, two idea, three ideas, the force is was very good for, and you can grow it bigger and bigger. For me, like when I start business, I just want to find the perfect product for me. It's like the gloves, what we sold in the previous years is not good for me. It's only gloves. It's not interesting. And it's
Yeah.
also, but it's very stupid for entrepreneur, because entrepreneur was another things here, make good product, but the main um, like skills of entrepreneur and making team, it's to take money for this from investment. It's like some very, very good, very big skills, not only from the product. So if you find the product and the business model who can encourage and making bigger and bigger, just do it. Don't stop and thinking about good product, because when you find when you earn a little bit money after 1 or 2 or 3 years on this, you can start another business and spend all your skills, all your money when you earn this to another business. It was very good for you. Not stop when something grows.
Interesting. So
Um,
basically, if I can summarize it, um, basically what I hear from you saying is develop the skill of team building, hiring, and kind of like building business versus to mastering your product. Because as soon as there's a lot of products in the world, and if you're not doing something extremely unique, you probably have already a lot of competition. So in order to be successful, you probably could be more successful if you mastering skills, entrepreneurial skills such as hiring and team development and kind of like strategic skills versus the product mastering. Am I right?
You're right. And also I can add for this, not only hiring and making team, also what is financial, what is money in the business, how to spend it. It's like the knowledge from one product to another product, the same one. If you're selling the milk or you're selling the like we're programming for the kids, it's the same one. You should collect money, you should understand this fund of the marketing, selling, so something like this. It's also you should encourage yourself or the product or the area where you're working, not working in the area what you're stupid for you and you hate it. Don't continue doing something like in this area. But if you're okay with this area, if it's good for you, encourage you, just doing, not stop after one failing or something like this. You should go forward and making bigger and introducing your skills and making this very good for the next business. And after maybe next one business, like a second, third, fourth business should be like this unicorn idea for you. But if you don't have any skills of yourself, not team, what can scale up very fast this idea, you just lose this idea at all, because maybe you don't have skills of yourself that you can solve every problem what you step on your way. If you don't have this skill, you're just fail this good idea. So just introducing yourself and making bigger like an entrepreneur.
This is really crazy, and this is really important to understand. So basically, develop yourself as an entrepreneur, go forward, learn a lot of skills that will help you not to master product, because people can master product. Learn how to hire right people who can master the product and sell this product, and then build another team and another team, because entrepreneur is the person who actually can in your from your standpoint, is the person who can actually build multiple businesses, because all the businesses look the same no matter what you sell, an info product or milk or gloves or anything else.
Yeah, the same one. Like it's different, you have a little, but if you can like you say, you said you can collect the team who understand the marketing in the milk selling or marketing in their and another area. So is a different marketing marketers, but this like a little bit same what they do. So it's very yes, it's good for you to start from something very simple, like not making very like unique and high-tech business for the start. Start from very simple business. It's help you to take these small steps, like me when I am was in the fail and I start from go somewhere. I have a 1 kilometers, have 2 kilometers, and it's like this
kind of like stretching yourself. So start small and then stretch yourself. That's interesting, because that's kind of like the risk-free environment. Well, thank you so much, Vladimir. I really appreciate you being here with me. This is my very first podcast. I discovered something too today. It's really encouraging to be on a call with successful people and to learn something or remind yourself something that you already know. And what I heard a couple of days ago, it's kind of like saying that we all need reminders. We all know everything pretty much. We already heard it somewhere, somehow, from someone. But when we have reminders, these reminders helped us to move forward and to succeed. So I really appreciate you personally remind me something. And I hope that this video, as our first video, will be really helpful for the viewers or listeners in our channel. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, let me pause that.